how can I be happy when life doesn't give me lemons anymore?
You know what to do when life doesn't give you lemons?
You make no lemonade.
True, or you can also beg Twitch chat to vote for add a lemon tree in front of your house, only for it to block your front door and you cannot go out, and then you have to climb out the window and then you hurt yourself.
That sounds already specific.
Very
specific to start the show. Welcome to dia.log, the Gamer Matters podcast.
Allegedly games. Allegedly.
Is it about games?
I don't know anymore.
Depends. Probably video games adjacent. Technically a game. Do you count the game of life a game?
I think so.
There is a game of life.
I mean, not okay. The game of life is one thing, but I mean the what you call it, the figure of speech kind of game of life.
Yeah.
Like how we are now in a worldwide modifier debuff. Stay indoors, guys, or get vaccinated. Introducing the panel, we have Daniel over there.
Hello.
On the other side is Anan.
Hello.
And I am Amirul Mekronos Ashraf. And thank God Twitch chat isn't controlling us.
Yeah. It's gonna be chaos all around.
Because I don't know about you guys, but last week I saw that particular beat live on stream and it was wild.
Wait, that was the Germa's Dollhouse, I believe.
Yep, the German Dollhouse stream. I don't know if you guys have watched it, but if you caught on there's like 3 days worth of live stream content, about 11 hours in total. Now think about it, 11 hours sitting in a studio production house, pretending to be in a house, a dollhouse, and you basically are at the mercy of Twitch chat. Twitch chat gets to vote what you do, a la The Sims, but even more chaotic. And you have to do live improv for the whole hour. The whole 11 hours. It was wild.
Eddie.
And yes, if you think about if you're expecting the sort of The Sims jokes, a lot of them are there. Oh, there's a fire. What you gonna do? We upgraded the house. Now we have a swimming pool. Suddenly, Joma, without anyone's command, decided on his free will to jump into the pool. And then the Twitch extension vote comes in. What do you want to do? Joma is swimming in the pool. Option A. Option B. Also option C. Remove the pool. Yeah, remove the pool ladder. Pool ladder. And then
that is the same.
Yep, everybody said okay, remove the pool ladder. No contest, of course they would. And then suddenly time stops. He was frozen in time, like he did the time stop challenge. And then some goons in black dresses comes in and remove the ladder. And then what I don't know what happens here. I feel like a sudden urge of time, and then he keeps on swimming, and then he keeps on screaming, "Why I can't leave the pool! Somebody help me!" And then basically an NPC comes in, and a police officer, and for whatever reason, only for that bit, the NPC acts like The Sims, where he do nothing about the situation. He went on into somebody's house, get in the fridge, grabs a beer, and then do silly stuff at the toilet, and then goes on the other side of the room watching TV. While he drowns in the pool. And then Death comes in. And then, okay, so the Grim Reaper is here. Twitch chat, what you gonna do? Flirt. Everybody was flirt. Literally flirting with death. And it leads to a woohoo session only to be found out by one of the housemates, and then it sparks into a jealousy arc. It was... I don't know, man. Sometimes real life is video games. I'm just like, oh, what the hell you guys doing? It's part... I don't know if you like cringe and also like... you like to rule with the whatever is being thrown on you. It's a fun stream to watch. Especially when you just see him trying to stream while in a low needs, because he has like needs bar, right? Similar to the Sims, right? So for their interpretation during the Jerma Dollhouse stream, when you have low fun, Jerma goes on full on depression. He's basically have a meltdown. So at one time, he was in low fun, and then Twitch chat asked him to stream on Twitch, and he was like, his face was red, he was like utterly depressed, and he's like crying, forcefully crying. I don't know, he's crying or laughing. Do both at the same time. Just like our hands with the on at the head, looking down, like, similar to The Sims. And then he goes to his streaming setup, which is actually on a toilet, by the way. So it's like,
oh my goodness.
Oh, hey, what's up, everybody? Let's go. Total mood shift. Just like The Sims. No wonder he streamed The Sims back to back before doing the Dollhouse thing. He totally get the gist of it right. Anyway, where were we? I didn't expect to rant about The Sims. Oh yeah, we need to start the show. What you guys been playing?
Definitely not The Sims. I can tell you that. I guess. We go rotation or we go from up to bottom.
I don't know. Do you guys want to hear more about human beings being controlled talk?
I mean, isn't that every game we play? We control humans to do stuff.
I mean, technically, yes.
You know what? Fair point. But I mean, still in the human realm, as in like, how about we go bigger picture?
How big?
How big? Yeah.
A collective of humans.
Ooh. Is it? Are they kind though?
Depends on what kind they are. Some are kind, some are not kind to others. Okay, since we've set it up, hey, there's a new game called Humankind. Guess what? You control humans. You may also have heard of it as being talked in the same breath as the Civilization games. Because it's basically that. It's like, do you like Civilization? Do you like Sid Meier's Civilization? Okay, how about we make a different flavor of Civilization by a French team? Then you get Humankind. I came in with maybe too high of an expectation because these developers, Amplitude, they used to be like this some small indie, like not joking, but small indie team that made like a few games here and there. Some of them are they have like collectively called the Endless series now. And one of their big games that suddenly blew up because of how great it was. It's still great. It's called Endless Legend, in which that it is a 4X game, a 4X strategy game. And if you don't know what 4X is, 4X is a game where you explore, where you exploit, where you expand, and you exterminate. The 4Xs. So it's a very specific kind of strategy game, turn-based, one more turn. That's the joke. That's where the joke comes in, because people get stopped pressing one more turn just to see more of the game. So, what Endless Legend did was like, it is an 4X game, but it's also a fantasy setting. So what they did was actually deconstruct all of the elements that you expect from a Civilization style game, and they turn it upside down. Like, for example, if you play a game of Civilization, right, you get to play as a Civ, as a Civilization. So think of it like you play a character, you have your unique ability, you have your unique weapon, similar to that, right? But those are just like numbers being adjusted here and there. Okay, this civilization have more science because they are historically brainy. This civilization is a bit more in culture because they are cultured. They are cultured people. In a game of Endless Legend, they went ham with how different an empire can be balanced in, to the fact that some of them don't even use specific resources. Like, you expect to grow a city by collecting food. In one of the playable empires in Endless Legend, why do you want food when you are a race of sentient beings being created using money, using dust, using gold, which is technically money in the game? So basically, you are a civilization that has to make money to make your more people, then you get more money, and then you can make more people. Totally just based on finance, no food whatsoever. And then you have a race that is basically the Tyranids, the Zergs. They only know war and destruction. You cannot have any diplomacy with them. If you just say, hey, hi, prepare for war. There's no negotiating with those guys. So that's Endless Legend. They went ham with some of the elements. Since now they are making a historical 4X game, I don't think any any kind of human does not rely on food to live. So they have to tone it down. They have to tone it down a bit.
True.
So a lot of the stuff that you might have expected, that was like, oh, this is like, you see, this setting a high bar for the genre. For Humankind, it's more like, okay, they transition the high bar into a civilization kind palette, rather than they went into civilization's court, and then okay, civilization, you have to do this one. This is the benchmark. We have risen the bar. No, that's not it. Not to say the game is not good. It is to say that they have made a game that is very much a civilization, but with different flavors. This one's hot and spicy, I guess.
Oh, it's spicy. Is it Thai spicy or just normal hot and spicy?
You can play as a Siam, miss.
So Thai spicy then.
The cool twist. There are some cool twists. That makes you. It doesn't make it like a 1-for-1 civilization clone. One of it is how the civilization works. They don't call it civilization. I don't know, because of they trying to distancing themselves, I guess. Also, fun joke. In the difficulty setting, the difficulty names are based on how big of a society it is. So you start from town. Normal is metropolis, and you keep raising higher. Second highest difficulty is called civilization. The highest level of difficulty, Humankind. Small jets. I don't mind that. That's silly. They can get away with that. Okay, back on topic. Instead of like playing one civilization and last through and see how you can make them last the test of time, you play different kind of civilizations. They call cultures here. So you start off as nomads in the Neolithic time. So you basically can run around, look through the map. So you're not settled on place right away. So that's another different thing. run around the map, gather food or gather enough science, and then you can settle on place, and then you pick your first culture. Now, instead of like playing as the Indians, now that one civilization that can encompass a lot of other empires during that time is now like separated. Now you can play as the Harappans, which is an ancient civilization that if I remember, they used to be at modern day Pakistan. So that's another separate thing. And then the Mauryaans, that's on a separate one. I forgot. Do you play as normal Indians? I guess so. Normal Indians in the modern era, no? Maybe no. I kind of forget. But they are like they separated. What would you see in civilization as just one thing? In Humankind is separated. You have the Japanese and the Edo Japanese. You have the Persians and the Achaemenid Persians. What else? You have the Greeks and you have the Macedonians, which are now separate things. So that's some cool stuff. And the way it works is that when you enter different eras, you can choose to either retain your culture or you dip your toes into a different culture. So basically, you can make hybrids of different cultures that change over time. So you can start off as like what is other starter? Okay, let's say the Harappans, and then suddenly Middle Ages, you become the Celts, which is on the other side of the world. If you look at in real life lore, don't care. Humankind is just what if scenarios. And then after that, like early modern era, whoop, transition into the Umayyads. Oh, okay.
Oh, suddenly go Umayyad.
Umayyads.
How in hell?
And then what else? Into the industrial era. Oh, now you become the British. British and English are different, though. That's another separation. The English comes first, and then the British. And then finally, you turn into what you can turn into. You can turn into the modern contemporary era. You can become the Australians, because Australia is one of the 10 superpowers according to Humankind.
Yeah, Australia is the race now.
Oh yeah, I think their unique ability is like they have the big diggers, like the ginormous machines. So they are very industrious. Sure. They need something, okay. That's a not pick, but I kind of dig it. But yeah, the way you win a game of Humankind is also very weird. In terms of, instead of like, say in Civilization, the goal is you either conquer the world or you gain as much science as possible and win the space race, whatever how it works in the different games is. Or you conquer the world through culture by spreading your K-pop and then whatever.
Spreading anime.
I mean, the usual line is like, oh, we are listening to your pop songs and wearing your blue jeans, something like that. And I think even in Civilization VI, they went a step above and actually let you create rock band units using the power of religion.
Religion?
Mechanics wise, religion does not have like the resource of religion, like faith does not have much use during the modern era. So what they have thought of is like, oh, if you have excess faith, means that you have the, I forgot how they explain it, but it's like to become a rock band, you have like the oomph to spread something, to say something, a message. So basically that's how they
gospel rock.
Yeah.
I mean, you technically can do gospel rock, but you can also do like secular kind of rock as well. So that's how they justify using rock bands using faith. But it's a cool way of doing it, but it's gotta be.
I mean, it's also kind of rooted in the real world, so that's kind of funny too.
I mean, sure, gotta spread the whole world with your music. It's a fun thing.
You gotta spread the word of God through rock.
Gospel rock, let's go.
This is gonna be like, instead of no straight roads, it's gonna be what? Let's think of a name. Nah, it's okay. No straight cross.
Wait,
Straight
no.
crossing.
No, Siratul Mustaqim. The straight road. Go to the straight road.
God damn it. Siratul Mustaqim. Oh my goodness.
Lead us to the straight road. Aduh. New single out now.
Okay.
Dah buat. Macam topping Billboard Top 100. Man. Don't worry. The basic reading of the lyrics seems like a normal love song, but if you read it hard enough, now it's like an intimate session between you and God. Okay, let's move on. Back to the point. The way humankind wins a game. Instead of like, okay, you can do all those, you can do a space race, you can also like annihilate everyone, or you can render the world inhabitable, i.e. you pollute the world, or you just nuke everyone. Nukes are here.
Yeah, the Gandhi
style.
Oh yeah.
Gandhi.
The fun bit about nukes in Humankind is that in Civilization, nukes are basically a one-hit kill. You trigger it and then the nuke drops immediately.
Mm-hmm.
In Humankind, it takes one turn. It will explode the next turn. So if you trigger it right now, and then you trigger it at an enemy, right? And then the enemy also have nukes, they can trigger it too. Mutual assured destruction.
MAD.
Yes, the Cold War.
There you go. That's a smart thing to do.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the AI is not smart enough to do that. But man, I hope maybe I need to find people to play multiplayer. But okay, again, the point. The way you win Humankind is how basically how big your number is. That's it. No matter if you nuke people, doesn't matter. If you win a space race, doesn't matter how impactful, how influential your empire was throughout the time it was on the world. How many units you have killed, how many population have you grown, how many districts in the buildings, how industrious you are, how many research have you done, have you built wonders, have you discovered things before other players. So that is how they count it. So basically it's just at the end of the day a score-based system. That's how you determine a winner. Civ can do that, but it's much more interesting to do the other kinds of victories. So Humankind takes a lot of like adjusting to wrap your head around, because now you have to think about, okay, should I transition to the next era first or not? Because if you transition to the next era first, you get first dibs on which culture you can pick. Since no other player can take the same culture during the same era. So if you are the last empire to reach the next era, you've basically left for scraps. So that's one thing to consider. But also, should you consider staying in the same era to collect more points, more score points? That's a bit of the thing that Civ players need to adjust. It was for me. At first, I hate the system because it just doesn't make sense. And then I figure out that, oh yeah, I've probably skipped through the tutorials. Fine. That was on me. Sure. But yeah, that's Humankind. It's like, you know what you're getting. Like, if you expecting Civilization to be a potato chip, so Humankind still tastes like a potato chip, but hot and spicy.
Ooh, added flavor.
Some people may prefer one or the other, but I don't think like Humankind is de facto better than Civ 6. But maybe better as vanilla. Mm-hmm. As in, without expansions, I think Humankind is better than Civilization 6.
Mm-hmm.
As a base game. But if you consider Civilization 6 with the 2 expansions, one of the expansions is actually where they've added systems to also make the era beat and the score system similar to Humankind, but I prefer Civ 6 implementation. They are at even odds. So Humankind has more room to grow lah, what I'm seeing. Even though right now it's just like, okay, this is basically like Civ 6 right now in terms of the quality.
So will there be a Humankind 2, do you think?
Humankind what again?
Humankind 2 anytime soon?
Nah, this is gonna be, they're gonna do expansions. That I've seen you have to see their DLC history. You think other games have bad DLCs? You haven't seen strategy games.
Oh yeah.
And simulation games.
Simulation game. Exactly.
If those games actually do season pass correctly, I think it's better for them to have a season pass. If you're complaining for season passes on like your $60 AAA game, you have not seen the worst.
You haven't seen it all. Like FPS, it's like Destiny or Warzone, whatever. The season pass are tame compared to simulation.
Definitely.
And 4X games and strategy games. Yeah.
Do you want to pay more to make your game better with added better mechanics?
Dang.
A mechanic that if you played the if you pay for the DLC expansion, it's gonna be hard to go back to vanilla. It's that kind of DLC we're talking about here. This is not optional stuff. This is like sometimes game defining stuff, DLCs. It's the fact that I'm calling Civ 6 as it is right now, including the DLCs right now. Because it's just so integral to the game experience right now. If you play vanilla Civ 6, I don't think it's as good. And I would try to convince you to get at least the Rise and Fall DLC. That's fun. Unless you like global warming stuff, then you can get the other one too, Rising Storm.
The Rising Storm.
Oh yeah, that one turns if you, I forgot how that. I think there's a global warming system, a climate change system where if the world keeps on getting heat up because of like CO2 emissions, i.e. you build too many factories, god damn it. Coastal cities will start to lose tiles, and to the point that some of the coastal cities can just be one tile island at the middle of nowhere because everything has been sunk into the rising sea level. Ooh.
This is all your fault.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think you can declare war because of pollution. But you get to know people who are polluting the world, maybe. And then you can find a way to get to war. Now that's an eco warrior. Anyway, what else we have on the docket?
Ooh. Oh, it's my turn on the round table then. Oh no. Okay, so listeners of the podcast, it's time to talk about gacha. Yeah.
It's gacha time.
It's gacha time. The legalized gambling. Is it legalized gambling? I think so in some states.
Legalized child gambling.
Legalized child gambling.
Oh god.
Wow.
We're 30 minutes in, we're already racking in cool ideas for title now.
So yeah, so the game we're talking about is the one that people keep playing until now. You know, the one where everyone goes mad over one redhead guy for some reason, you know. It is MiHoYo's Genshin Impact. I think they're going to get an update coming soon. Like update 2.14. Am I correct, Meck?
I think it's called 2.14. Is it?
2.14 Yeah, 2.14. I think around that. Yeah.
The same digits.
Same digits, yeah. So the new update is going to add like tons of story stuff. So me and actually at the best of my sister, who actually plays the game religiously, she said to me, brother, why don't you play this game? It's very good. Oh, what game is that? It's Genshin. Oh, I did back then.
Oh no, please lead us to the straight road.
No. It doesn't lead to the straight road. So I did replay the game from where I left off. I think I left off at around adventure level 15, which is like I think for these games, this is basically still the beginner island. So it's just tame.
Yeah. I stopped at 2. No, I even stopped at 12, 11.
Yeah.
And then I
50, so
said, this is another gacha game now for me. Bye.
yeah. And well, besides the story being, quite you are the savior of this land, please save us, blah blah blah, very Zelda like and all. I did go through the game like until level 22, because I keep playing it daily as if it's a job or something.
A hobby game.
Yeah, gacha daily. Gotta get those primo gems, man, so that I can do my daily ritual pull.
Yeah. As one have been commended, play gacha every day, one time daily. Login for bonus.
Login bonus, every day getting like one. I think you will get like, if you do the daily challenge, you get like 10 to 100 primo gems. So that's a lot. By the way,
how a lot is it? How many pools? Or how close to a pool?
A pool is 160, so 100 primo is not that bad. That means it's almost halfway to one pool. So in the span of 1 week that I've been playing, I got like almost into a 10 pool, which I've been saving for the next update, the next big character update, which is Raiden Shogun, Raiden Shogun. I think that's the name. Yes. AKA the new Mummy GF that everybody's thirsting for.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see.
Boy, it's voiced by Miyuki Sawahiro of all
Koshiro Miyuki.
people. Yeah. So it is Mummy GF.
Mummy GF. MILF voice. Koshiro Miyuki, the legend.
Oh no, why is her artwork like that? Okay, I see.
Yeah, see?
Guess where she pull out the sword out of nowhere? Guess where? Where can someone bodacious and bountiful, blessed with those curvaceous bodies like her, can hide a sword?
Where can a shogun hide a sword?
Of course people are thirsty. Fine. You guys can be thirsty, I don't care. Don't mind me.
Listen, the thirsty players, you know what they do? They're gonna give money to MiHoYo.
I mean,
That's the point.
Yeah, my sister did. Like, she gave like I think 50 ringgit already.
Yeah, of course she did.
So that's basically a 10 pool. Yeah, that's basically a 10 pool there.
MiHoYo, register yourself as a waterworks company after this.
No, the salt factory. Open up the salt factory. We're about to get with them.
I mean, you can do both. Salination, baby. Salination. Grab the seawater, separate the salt, and get some water for the thirsty. Oh boy, now we're doing business.
Boy.
Pretty popular in the Middle East, by the way. Not saying much.
A big there.
The salination, not the other implication, but sure, whatever you guys can read over there. So what else coming in the update?
I think. Oh yeah, this is I think the first time Sony is bringing out their character. into a weird ass anime game, and that is Horizon Zero Dawn's Aloy. Basically, the other Horizon, the Sony Horizon.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, gonna put a Sony waifu there, sure.
Yeah, the question is I expected her to be like an electric, because she uses a sword that kills electric dinosaurs. So I expected her to be like an electric girl, but actually, in reality, she's actually, according to MiHoYo, she is a winter, basically the ice character, which is really.
I guess they played the Frozen Wilds expansion. I don't know.
Maybe there's that's the only thing that MiHoYo played, like the snow levels. Like, okay, I think she's a snow girl. She's the ice character.
Now that I think of it, does Horizon have elemental attacks? I forgot. I think you can do some element. You can craft some elemental stuff. I remember not Shadow. Was it? Never mind. It's been so while. It's been a while since I've put on my magical airport for this. So
magic airports.
What do you want to call it? That focus or the magical airport?
I think the magical airport's much more recognizable.
And they can use it, so they know we're miming. Call it a focus. I mean, technically it is. Law-wise, it's justifiable.
Mm-hmm. Wait, hold on. When was the original release date for Horizon 2? Is it end of this year?
Oh, you mean for Forbidden West?
Yeah, for Forbidden West. It's supposed to be end of this year.
No release date. Release window was end of the year.
Yeah, and then which they delay into the month where everybody's going to release their games.
Look,
which is February.
Look, it's either February or you have 2 Horizons in a month.
Oh god, oh fuck.
Which Horizon? You've been playing Horizon? Yeah, I've been playing Horizon. Yeah, the Bronco is pretty cool, right? Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Which Bronco are you talking about?
Oh yeah, you can hack that one. Could you ride it? I'm not sure about hacking. Yeah, you can ride it. I mean, have you gone through the dunes? Oh yeah, I've went to the dunes as well. Pretty sick, huh? And then you start talking about so yeah, where does the Horizon split off? You can play as well as a female avatar.
Yeah.
Whereas hold on, man.
How's the handling of the horse?
I mean, a Bronco is a horse, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty cool. But I prefer the Thunder Jaw myself. What? What do you mean? What? Have you done the plane racing? Excuse me? Oh, we're talking. Oh yeah, I forgot. You on the next one and I on the PlayStation. Why are we talking about Horizon? Okay.
The awkward water cooler conversation,
which we will not get outside of this bit, unfortunately.
Sad.
It'll be fun though. And you think about it, where Forbidden West, Aloy is going to West US. Basically, San Francisco, stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
The new old California. And Mexico is just down there. I don't know, man. It could have been a crazy crossover. It could have been.
Phil Spencer esque. I'm just imagining Phil Spencer esque Jim Ryan. Can your character be in our racing game?
Sure, as long as you can ask Ford to bring the Bronco in Horizon Forbidden West.
How about Gran Turismo? Is that a fair trade?
I mean, of course they're gonna get it on Gran Turismo. Unless they don't. Oh boy. That's the can of worms.
Yeah, tapi there's nothing much to talk about Genshin. It's just basically your hack and slash and loot game, which is basically like it's more like sturdy nowadays. If you think about it, but
Yeah.
without the paid quest,
It's a waifu looty shooty.
it's a
It's
waifu
waifu
hack and
slashy.
slash.
Looty slashy.
No, wait, no. I retrieve my statement. Is the better God's Fall?
Better Godfall.
I
Yeah, that's kind of
That's a-
bursting.
Look, I'm still waiting for the eventual sale. I'll make my points later. I'm committed to see for myself. Now that I've given time, I've given buffer, I've stopped playing. I've even stopped playing PSO2 daily. I've stopped playing a Sega game because I'm playing another Sega game in the form of Humankind. God damn it, they got me.
The Sega payroll.
Sega Trap.
But still, we'll see. But that's the thing about Genshin that didn't grab me because it's another problem with the media might have projecting a bit too much of an expectation, and when I've played myself, it does not come to that expectation.
Mm-hmm.
And the waifus are not for me. I mean, they're cool to look at, but it doesn't make me go hubba hubba or something.
Yeah.
They're just okay. They're okay.
I hold the same opinion. I tried playing it when release and then pretty much like few hours later, I'm like, okay, this is not for me. And so I didn't see the appeal. But I know it grinds. I know it's
It grinds people gears.
yeah, it grinds their positive gears. What I mean. But at the same time, yeah, even though I'm not interested, I can see the appeal, but it's just not for me.
But I think the big appeal for the mainstream crowd is this is the first this is the first taste of gacha.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
I think
this is definitely.
Yeah,
That's the big hook. This is their first taste of gacha. I think that's the fact that the media, the big press that the same press that are calling out all the loot boxes and then say, "Oh, gacha."
Oh, look
oh
at
my
this
god, you're
gacha. This is
the box trap.
Guys, they're the same thing.
Wake up!
If you're gonna call them out consistently. If you're okay with one, don't be okay. Man.
It's either okay or not okay. There's no exception here.
There is no slippery slope. This is just left and right.
Yeah.
the dialogue tree, left or right.
Either everything is okay or nothing is okay. Pick a side.
Because we call it gacha, and gacha has not yet spring big controversial talk around the mainstream media, gaming media yet. But okay,
Yeah.
which I hate the way this sort of calling out because at the end of the day we're still gonna play it anyways.
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, even I try it out once in a while. I don't mind much of gacha outside of for games that I am not committed to. But if there are games that I committed to, and then I have to play gacha to get all the good stuff, then I start feeling offended. Looking at you, PSO2. You
Oh, no.
gacha every week. Content drop.
Yeah.
Creak.
Yeah, at least I think that's one thing that Genshin did well, right? Because they at least the content drops are infrequent, so that means your gacha will be there for at least a month, if not weeks. So tak adalah every week. Oh no, I have to grab this one. Oh no, I have to grab this one.
Oh, man.
Which is actually not good. A good thing for their part at least. Tak apa.
Yeah, space
I
out
mean,
lah. Space it
Yeah,
out.
space out.
I mean, we can ask
I
the
mean-
SEO crowd for that.
Tak, I was about to
Fuck
say. Tak, I just about to say that. I mean, you guys are paid by a very handsomely by the BL crowd anyway. All those hot husbandos though. Fully funded. Mihoyo for at least a year.
Yeah.
That's why. I think this is why this update is just full of waifus because they already pleased the BL
There's some
crowd.
families, yeah. There's some families. But yeah.
Oh no.
Let's jump a bit to their newest game, the Tears of Themis. it's not to everyone's cup of tea, I'd say. I asked some people, it's not as compelling story-wise. Yeah. But it's okay. Genshin still makes their money, so they don't care.
Yeah, they don't really care.
Do you mean as compelling as in within the genre or in general?
Yeah. I mean, as an otome game, it's too gacha. That's why. Yeah,
They went to gacha.
they went
to gacha,
to gacha for an otome game.
I mean,
They could play it safe, but they don't because it's MiHoYo.
I mean, think of it. Say the otome genre, right? That's a very specific sub-genre within a big genre already, right? So the crowd is already jaded, they already know. Meanwhile, you look at Genshin Impact. How big of a crowd they got. Thank you.
Too big.
Thank you, PlayStation.
Very cool, PlayStation.
You've been enabling people to be into waifus. I'm not gonna say the other thing. Waifus and husbandos.
I'm gonna say compulsive gambler.
Compulsive gamblers. I mean, if you look at the metrics, they own technically, they also own one of the biggest gacha franchises in Japan. You know, Fate Go, that is under Sony Entertainment.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah. So this is a new. They already funded Fate Go.
They've known all along what they're doing.
Yeah. Ingat willy-nilly ke letak Aloy into a gacha game? They know. The Japan portfolio knows.
Published by Aniplex. Aniplex is Sony, of course.
They have the metrics. If we put Aloy in this Chinese gacha game, you can expect an increased sales for Horizon 1 and 2 within, I don't know, the next year, within February, basically.
Yeah, I mean the Aloy collab came out of nowhere. To be honest, suddenly okay, kind of surprising.
They have the metrics.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, even outside of data, who else Sony PlayStation would have put in Genshin Impact as a crossover character? Who else can be monetized as gacha?
Why Food Crash?
Crash is in
Activision.
That's in the Activision vault.
The doll.
To be Tale, there's also
No. What I mean is the doll from Bloodborne, I guess.
Wow, they can. That's a niche pick, if I have to say. But it's gonna be a fun pick. I wouldn't mind. That's out of the. Out of expectations? I mean, who else? What? They're gonna
pula Takkan Ellie pula. That would be weird as hell.
I'm not sure Kratos gonna come into the picture.
Takkan Somiko Wamoto. That would be also weird as hell.
That's too out of field.
The fact that we call him Mr. Swamiku Mamoto instead then his name Deacon St. John is already telling of how much of a character he is. He's a good character though. Go play Days Gone, you know. Yeah,
there's no one else. Yeah, there's no one else.
No one else. They can put the car there. We've already talked about the Bronco.
Oh my god.
Featuring the Ford Bronco from Gran Turismo. Can we now stop the Salination factory tour?
I guess so.
Salination, yeah, sure.
Let's scroll out from the Salination tour into the wastelands.
So what? Crawl out to the Fallout then.
Crawl out through the Fallout, baby. When they drop that bomb, yeah, man.
Kan tak, before we start your kata, you would think that listening to the same songs over and over again will be boring, but no, not for Fallout, not really.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. Like they play the same as songs every time. That yeah, you can still. Oh, this is a banger.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, I can listen to Butcher Pete at any time of the day.
I'm thought if you're not putting any radio for Starfield, can 0 out of 10 for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they should put something radio station or something.
So I'm the weird one here that just don't put the radio on.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
I do like the ambience, so the ambient music is really nice. It's nice enough for me to not consider putting on the radio.
Mm.
Similar to Elder Scrolls, I guess. That's why.
Yeah.
So I'm used to not having the radio. Maybe the radio pop in here and there when you go into the town. That's fine.
Yeah, that one is fine. Yeah, I did occasionally, not occasionally, most of the time turn off the radio. Unless when I'm exploring, then I turn it on. So yeah, Fallout 4, I guess, not 76, that's for sure.
Oh,
None of your failure.
speaking. Yeah, I almost bought 76 for the
Again.
second time. Again. Tapi that is a story for another time.
Yeah, it's probably for another time. Yeah. So yeah, recently, sales. I got a sale on Steam on Fallout 4. I already got Fallout 4, but the DLC, the season pass sale. So I got one for 22 ringgit, and I got all the DLC for Fallout 4, which is awesome. So what do I get from this? The story expansion Far Harbor, and then Nukawa, Voltec, Contraptions, a bunch of expansions, which are less than stellar, I'd say, even though I haven't played all of it. But the one I'm focusing right now is the story expansion Far Harbor, or as we call it, Pelabuhan Jauh.
Pelabuhan Jauh.
Pelabuhan Jauh tak kusangka.
Happy Hari Merdeka, everyone. Okay. So, Far Harbor is a story expansion. So basically, you get a new area to explore, new enemies, new weapons, new quests, of course, and new characters and stuff. So how will you get to Far Harbor? So you're going to get a new quest from the Valentine's Detective Agency to search for a missing girl. And then the missing girl reportedly went to a place called Far Harbor, which is this new locale. So you go there, and then the story goes. That's how it happens. And what else? And before we go into the details, I'm gonna put my opinion on the Far Harbor expansion. It is good. It's exceptionally good, story-wise, of course.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, because the quest is very compelling characters and stuff. It just instead of being tagged on, it feels like, oh, this is a good amount of content I'm consuming here. This is good storytelling, good choices, just excellent overall. Especially integrating and adding to the story of the Children of Atoms, because in the vanilla Fallout, you meet the Children of Atoms, which are the organization or religious group that worships the radiation, worships the atomic bomb, so to speak.
Oh yeah, now I remember. This is another different kind of humankind.
Yeah, a faction. Yeah.
Yep.
But it's kind of, how do I say this? Very sparse when it comes to storytelling, or the Children of Atom, and Far Harbor expands on that. Adding characters, and then some backstories, and then some. I'd say it sets the Children of Atom's religious dogma far clearer, so rather than like mere speculation and stuff from the vanilla Fallout. So yeah, So you arrived to Far Harbor, and then you met a group of settlers in a place called the Hull. So basically, all the humans there, except for the Children of Atoms, are gathered in this place called the Hull in Far Harbor, which is pretty much the harbor of the island because of the radioactive fog blanketing the island, and also how do I say this? Crawling with monsters of the island. So the fog comes and goes, but during the time you arrive there, the wanderer arrived there, the fog pretty much encompasses the whole island. So they are all just gathered in the hall.
So radioactive Silent Hill then.
I guess so. You can say that. So yeah. One of the clues for you searching the girl is a synth refuge in Far Harbor Island. So a place where all the synthetic humans gather, they make their own utopia there. So instead of the railroad doing it, these guys do it themselves. And then you're gonna meet some of the synth characters, and then you do quests with them. Then you meet with the Children of Atoms, and then you do their quest whether you want to join them or not. And then you have to make choices at the end of the quest lines. But I won't spoil anything. Yeah. Also, you also do some quests for the humans in the hull. So to get stuff to improve the defense of the place, finding people. Yeah, the same kind of quest you find in the normal vanilla Fallout 4 Wasteland. Just a different locale.
Before you said you can spoil but I think I have just one question for you. What do you think of that puzzle in Far Harbor?
Which one?
The very hard puzzle where the main attack, you go inside the main antagonist's mind.
Oh, that one. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness, that one is so good, man. I love it.
I don't like that.
Okay. The context is that one of the quests involving you retrieving the memories of the synth, the old synth. So
yeah,
the synth refuge is called Acadia, and the founder of Acadia is a very old synth, prototype synth, who is I think it's okay to spoil, which is the same kind as Nick Valentine. So our companion Nick Valentine. So this guy called Dima, is basically his brother, synth brother, so to speak. So one of the quests involves you retrieving back his old memories from the Children of Atoms repository somewhere. And by that, you have to take a special program, and then you venture through the memory banks to retrieve the old memories.
Whoa, hold on. I thought wait, I'm gonna check in, yeah. We're not talking about Psychonauts, are we?
No, this is not Psychonauts.
No.
Next episode, maybe. I'll get around to it. Not here.
No. Not this one. Yeah, dude. I mean, like first puzzle, I'm kind of annoyed, but as I go to the next memory bank, it's like, okay, this is pretty cool. But the last one is fun but frustrating.
Oh, I hate the last one. It's just meme after meme. Like, my goodness.
Yeah, I don't hate it, but at the same time, I sort of can feel the screams of people who hate the last puzzle. I can feel it. The salt. I can feel the salt flowing. It's just okay. You have to go here and then there, and then especially you have to get the foresight of collecting all the cubes, the free cubes. Because okay, you arrive and any free cubes that you can just store in your inventory. You have to do that first, rather than going back.
Wait, now you're making me think about the what's it called in Final Fantasy X, Cloister of Trials? sphere puzzles. Doop, 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 doop.
Yeah, I have no clue about that. But yeah, the puzzle here involves basically lasers. So you have lasers that you have to redirect to unlock certain area, to get another redirecting cube, to unlock another area, so that you can access the memory banks. Okay, because the way you access the memory banks is you have like these small bugs that will go from the start memory to the target memory, and then there are usually some either gaps that you have to fill with some free blocks, I'd say. Yeah, you have to fill it, or you have to remove the red obstacle, like red walls, using lasers. So, yeah. And then, let's say the bugs arrive and then they access the memories, the defense system activated. So, and then you have to put defense system.
Now it turns into the sex Humankind revolution in my head now.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, it kind of reminds me of Cyberpunk, the memory access for some reason. But no puzzle. Yeah. But yeah, it can be a hit or miss, whether you like it or not. I love it. I love the puzzle. Daniel hates it. It seems.
Yeah, I don't like that, man. Like,
I mean, I like puzzles. It's okay for me.
It grinds that lah. Yeah, it grinds it to the halt. So
yeah.
This is why I don't like it.
Yeah, I mean, it's, how do I say this? It should be like a choice. I don't know.
Make a skill check that you can skip it.
Yeah, exactly. It's like it should not be mandatory. I mean, in my opinion, it's kind of easy, but I can see it's very tedious. It's kind of tedious, yeah. I can agree. So if they can give another option, I mean, you have an option. You can just nuke Acadia. You don't have to do the puzzle. You can nuke
the nuclear option.
So yeah, spoiler alert, you can do nukes, don't worry. Yeah. What else?
Can I say that it is? Yeah, before that, can I just say that this DLC is pretty good lah. Walaupun sans the puzzles, and it's pretty good because it reminds me of what was this other thing for Fallout? I remember. I think Fallout 3 was Point Lookout, the one where you take a boat into this very swampy Louisiana-like place, and it does remind me of this, but more fleshed out because Point Lookout was quite baboons, to say the least.
I guess so. I haven't played Fallout 3, so I have no comments on that. But yeah. Overall, Far Harbor is an excellent expansion, story-wise. I really want to play it again. Do Fallout have option to play again? Oh man, I really want to take the nuclear option for my next playthrough.
Yeah, you have to do You have to do another playthrough.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like
I should have put a save state before making the decisions.
Yeah.
Oh man, but yeah, it's good. I took the pacifist option, so yeah, it's okay. Everyone's good, but I want the nuclear option sometimes. Sometimes it's good to go the Gandhi route. Why not?
Gandhi route. I was like, for me, I played that quest line. I remember I was the head of the institute, so I said, I'm going to tell I think like the CIS retention program chief on them, and then like the next time I went there, they already like take over the place.
Yeah. They already captured. I mean, I took the Brotherhood, but I just told Dima that I'm from the Brotherhood, and that's it. I didn't tell any of my the Brotherhood situation of the synth there, so it's good. They're still there. I do kind of want to tell the Brotherhood though. Just nuke the spot.
Just nuke this place, man.
Yeah.
But people are like, it is like, it is such a resemblance to this the Point of Contact DLC for Fallout 3 that people actually line out that DLC so much that they are remaking it for Fallout 4 with scratch, from scratch basically. Because it is quite interesting during the DLC. Can we go comparisons now? Because I think like Fallout 4, one of their weak points is just one story DLC. The rest are just
Yeah, it's only Far Harbor. I want more. I mean, it's okay.
You can be a raider. You can be a raider in Nuka World, tapi that's it lah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, from all reviews, none of the DLCs are worth it, except for Harbor. Seems like it.
But you don't want to be a raider?
I don't know. I haven't played it. I'm gonna play Nuka World next. I just finished Far Harbor.
Yeah, I can give you one hint about the Nuka World expansion. Tarzan. You will know. You will know. You know.
Oh wait, there's Nuka World. Is there a new map there? A new locale? I see.
Yeah, it is a new locale. It is
okay. Got it.
It is a theme park, basically.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice. Sounds cool. Also, yeah, in Far Harbor you have a new soda company. No longer the Nuka Cola. You have Vim.
World.
You have there's a Far Harbor. You have Vim soda, a separate one. Just cooler.
Can beat Sunset Sarsaparilla though.
No, yeah, I can't be Sunset Sarsaparilla.
Yeah. It's like
the root beer.
The root beer.
We can't call it root beer. It's Sasi. Sarsaparilla.
Sarsaparilla.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, I think we can transition into the news with this line. Anan, did you bought this on sale during the QuakeCon sale?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. So that's the sale that I considered getting the Fallout. What do you call it again? The season pass.
Yeah.
But I bought Dishonored 2, and I haven't put it up because I'm still finishing up Dishonored. Anyway.
Yeah, I got Dishonored too. Yes, but okay. Before you go to the news, I think we can all agree that Bethesda magic is just irresistible.
Super weird though. You know the game.
Like, it's kind of janky. You know the game's kind of janky, but oh man,
you still want to play it.
What? Like,
I've played Fallout multiple times. Just keep coming back.
I can say it's Stockholm syndrome. You can.
Stockholm syndrome.
Okay, let's move on to the news.
That's why I almost.
Oh, I didn't know. Okay.
By Fallout 76 for second time, yeah. That's why I almost bought it. Anyway, the news.
The news.
Okay, the news.
The news is about a game that's, for whatever reason, this one game during the QuakeCon 2021 sales was curiously not on sale. It's Quake.
Oh.
It's Quake. Like OG Quake. Like Quake 1 Quake.
Quake.
Quake. If it quacks like a quake, walks like a quake, it is Quake.
Trembling in horror against the ducks. So yeah, Quake got a remaster. Surprise. Remaster
by Night Dive Studios. If you already own it, it's free on PC. If you play on consoles, it's on all the consoles. It's on PS4, it's on Xbox One, it's on Nintendo Switch. What is it?
Yeah.
Oh, they added the Trent Reznor's from 9 Inch Nails. That soundtrack is back. The industrial, what they call it, industrial metal.
Yeah, industrial metal.
Yeah, that's back. And they restored all the lost content, even some of the previously cut content from years and years ago. And they added one other expansion. Is it called expansion pack?
Yeah, expansion.
Right. Basically, a new expansion made by Machine Games. They also added online multiplayer with crossplay. Party like it's what, 1996? Is it 1990? Quake,
99.
1997?
Is it
98? I think it's 98.
It's
Check. 96, yes, betul. It's 1996.
96.
Find it as
1996. So yeah, all of them, all good stuff. That's why they didn't make it on sale. Also, sneaky Bethesda, the price got hiked a bit.
Oof.
Of course
they
they did.
raised the price quietly. It's now like 39 ringgit 50 cent on Steam for PC for us in Malaysia. Before the sale, before the release of the remaster, it was retailing at 20 ringgit. So
No, it's 60 ringgit. I should have
double.
bought it. I should have bought it.
Double.
Itulah. I was thinking, since we've heard the rumors, I saw the games on sale. I saw Quake is curiously not on sale. I wonder why. And then you hear the rumors about there's gonna be a remaster. So should I buy it now or not? Maybe I'll wait and see. You wait, you have to pay double.
You waited too long.
No. Speculation game is always dangerous. It's fine. It's gonna be on sale anyway. Don't worry.
Mm-mm. Don't worry about it.
And to be fair to Bethesda, they've added enough content to justify the price hike. So
Yeah.
okay lah, they've done the work. And from early impressions from the retro shooters enthusiasts, they are all okay with it.
Yeah. I mean the remaster itself. One of the lead developer designer, I guess, or porter, is by Modern Vintage Gamer, the YouTuber. Yeah, one of the OG like Quake porter for like, Xbox and stuff. So yeah, you can trust. They did a good job here.
Yeah.
Besides the porter, I wonder how Row AI John Carmack feels about that.
Oh, you mean the jiu-jitsu practitioner and embodiment of flesh and mind? John Carmack.
I wonder how he feels about his game getting remastered.
I don't know.
He's been quiet since Oculus just basically imploding right now.
I mean, he has been injected into the virtual reality. We have to do various summon rituals to call him back. Maybe
so
he'll
this is
tweet
one of
about
it
it.
lah. Maybe this is one of the ways. Remaster Quake first, and then try to make another Quake. Maybe he'll come back.
Look, man, the guy's no stack. If it takes 6 or 7 or whatever the number is right now for the it engine suddenly does weird super cool stuff more than VR is doing right now, you got the embodiment of flesh and you got John Carmack back in the house, baby.
I mean, like he was making a VR thing and before Facebook bought him out. So
Yes, sir.
So sekarang now it's their rival and so they cannot do anything now. Facebook and Microsoft.
Look, you either lure him with technology or another Ferrari. Maybe he'll come back.
Imagine this alternate reality can. Phil Spencer suddenly calls John Carmack. Hey, we're doing another Quake. Can you come back? We'll give you a VR support. And everything goes into plan. And now Quake is the only game you can ever play. Wait, I think that's the plot to SAO.
Oh,
I just realized that. That's just the plot to SAO.
So we have to avoid John Carmack from making SAO a reality.
Yes.
We are
easy gonna be the Kayaba Akiko.
so we are just one John Carmack away from an SAO reality. Oh man. Now this is like existential horror stuff. Next news.
Speaking of it, our horrible realities. Oh, gamescom just happened.
Oh no! I mean,
did
yes,
not
video
realize that it
games.
happened. Gamescom.
Games
By
gonna
the time-
happen. Oh no.
By the time it ends, I'm like, okay, oh, we had Gamescom.
I mean, imagine. This is us as a middling video game news site talking, so we can get away with it. Imagine
Yeah.
the big mainstream sites and like panic mode right now. Like IGN has a 6-hour stream broadcasting for Gamescom. Crazy, man. Oh, anyway, what do we have at Gamescom right now at
Ooh.
Deutschland or at Cologne, Germany?
Cologne. Ooh, there's a reboot. Have you guys heard of it? It's a reboot of a game that was beloved by many. And now I think it's hated by many. Judging by the reaction of the trailer.
Look, you keep saying reboot because we keep on talking about Quake. Mine went to the weather reboot, as in like thunder storm. What? Yeah, reboot. Restart the button. What are we rebooting?
We're rebooting a series. Specifically, the Saints Row series.
Oh my god, we still doing the angelic religious motif here in the podcast.
Yes.
When the saints come marching in.
Then the Saints come marching in. Okay, that's all I can sing before the copyright clips come in. I mean, what do we know? It is a new cast of characters, a new location. It's still the Saints. And extensive customization. That's it. I can read from the blurb.
I mean, I don't mind the new trailer. I mean, it's just a trailer. It's just a trailer. It looks okay. I mean, what do you expect from a Saints Row in 2021, 2022? Well, I boot up Saints Row the 3rd yesterday, and it was like in under 10 minutes. No, in even the first hour, you got some guy making a joke about, hey, I can sign your breasts.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think that flies in 2021. Do you want that kind of tone in 2021? It was funny back then, but then we didn't know better.
Yeah, back then was the edgy YouTube. Now it's don't say anything or our marketers will kill you, YouTube.
Then I was like, haha, okay, fine. And now, god damn it, that's sexism. That's how I feel about the game.
The weirdest part, they kept that joke for the remastered that was free. That's currently free on Epic right now. Yeah.
I mean, they have to. It's a remaster. They have to keep everything intact. Warts and all. It's a game, they call it, how they call it? A game of its time.
Game of its time.
So yeah, you can expect a lot of those like super edgy stuff. And I mean, what else do you expect from a Saints Row? I expect wacky stuff, and that's wacky stuff. Albeit maybe a bit toned down, but it's still wacky stuff. You see rocket launchers being deployed.
Six-barrel rocket launcher, not just a 6-barrel rocket launcher.
I mean, it would have been better if it was like both of them carrying 6-barrel rocket launchers and shot both of the rocket launchers at the same time, and the rockets explode midway. That would have been cooler, but still, rocket launcher with 6-barrel rocket launchers.
People can rate. I think since we are game journalists, we have to temper our expectations. So that's why I really didn't care that much that they changed everyone. I mean, I thought the series, stopped with the Get Out of Hell punya spin-off, saying that they wanted a reboot.
I mean, where else can they go on? They've went to hell and back, literally. They've gone to space. You all didn't buy Agents of Mayhem. Plus, they've rebooted the game already once, and it's terrible.
Yeah, you all didn't buy Agent of Mayhem, so this is where we're at now.
So now we're going back to the Saints Row hole. And they can't make another Saints Row like they made Saints Row back then.
Oh no.
I mean, okay, if you guys are in the uproar with the tone, okay, that's another thing lah. But we'll see what's in store with the gameplay. I hear insurance fraud is back.
Yeah. Yes.
That's all I need to know. That's
Same.
all I need to know. You can't do it.
If they go to the serious contemporary a la GTA, no, it won't fly as well because you guys say it's a serious series. And it's not. So it is an impasse basically between what do you want a Saints Row to look like anyway.
Yeah, I guess this is right now. I mean, even the presentation does a bad job of telling what the game is. They just put their bags into the reveal trailer and hope everything is hunky dory. Like the fact that we didn't really get a confirmation of character customization until later with the press impressions that was released later. Because at that time, it was implied that, the boss is just one character, one solid character that's played by that very actress. When, as has been revealed, you can create your own character and there are multiple voice options, right?
Yeah.
I mean, sure, give the voice actress a stage. That's fine, but also let us know the fine print that there are also other voice actors and actresses doing the job as well.
You know what? I would have done. Just said. Daripada say I am the main character. I am one of the few main characters. Macam like. Explain lah, like you need to explain more. Do it like Grand Theft Auto. They explain everything. Do it like Rockstar. They over-explain sometimes, tapi it is very clear.
Yeah, it's a matter of I think both sides has a role here. One is expecting maybe too much of the game, and the other is not communicating enough. So yeah, I think the reveal has been like very messy, which is unfortunate.
Even the gameplay reveal even the best part is even the gameplay reveal they just released recently is also a mess. They didn't even show gameplay.
They show like 5 seconds.
That's why.
And I believe the press seen a lot more, which they just show to everyone.
You don't need. Yo. Come on, holy shit! You can do better. Your Lich King of publisher did better job when they promoted SpongeBob SquarePants.
But anyway, are you guys excited for Saints Row 2022? Coming out on February 2022.
I mean.
More open world games. I'm fine with that.
Honestly, I'll wait.
Yeah,
I'm more of a red faction guy, so that's another problem.
I mean, I can, I will be the one going to review it on day one if you want, like Cyberpunk.
Someone has to take the fall. take one for the team. Hey, who knows? Still early days. We need to see more before our impressions would be more accurate to what the game is. But still, we have to make note of the very mixed reception right now.
Yeah.
So what else?
All right. Next up is we can just follow on with the February thing. Because Horizon 2, the game that we just talked about like few hundred minutes ago, is delayed to February. Along with another 2 more games. Sifu, which is that weird-ass kung fu game there where you go old if you die.
Coming out on February 22, 2022. So 2022 to 2022.
222 to 2022.
You get the idea. You get the idea.
And King of Fighters 15 is also releasing in February. Is it 15?
Yeah,
Yes,
15.
15.
15. Or
15.
rather XV.
XB, yeah. 7 is releasing 17 February 2022.
Mm-hmm.
Along with the aforementioned Saints Row, which is launching at February. Yeah, let me check. I think it's February 22 as well.
Oh, really? Oh. Well, I know what game to play then.
What, you're playing Horizon? Wow, jarang
Sorry, Saints Row. Sorry, Horizon.
Okay, no, it's actually 25th. My apologies.
Okay. But still, that's one hell of a week. We'll see. One game has to blink. One game has to get another delay. We'll see. I wouldn't be surprised.
I think Sony, I'm looking at Sony because if the stocks of the PlayStation of the 5 increases, yeah, maybe it will stay at the 22 punya launch date. Saints Row, I think THQ never, for this type of thing, THQ never delays a game because they already set the date. So yeah, neither of these two are going to blink.
That's left to KOF then. But we'll see.
KOF.
Unless they don't care. I mean, they're fighting games. They're not competing with the other guys. Plus, they have all the waifus.
But I did the Jack O waifu.
I mean, look, okay, Guilty Gear have Jack O. KOF have Mai Shiranumi. They have Xiaomi.
The big boys girl.
Yes, Leona. And if you like girls with masculine clothing, you have King.
Ooh.
The bartender. What else? You have. There's 39 characters on launch. There's probably waifu or husband for you as well. One in there. And actually it's actually looking good. Not like KOF 14. 15 actually looks good.
We don't talk about KOF 14.
14 is a graphics patch halfway through the game's life cycle. It was that bad. KOF 15 looks good. Okay. It looks okay. Not Guilty Gear kind of good, but still good.
The one way that you want to get a game that looks good and looks fun to play is the oil gut money.
We going back to the salination factory.
You need the oil gut money, man. Baru dapat the good graphics. Oh my god.
What's money in Arabic?
I mean, the dirham is very powerful, so yeah. Onto that tangent. Oh, Meck, I have a game for you.
Okay, we've talked about February. Now there's a game for March.
Yes, this is a game for March. A game that I think you will love to play because it's XCOM.
XCOM?
But it's a Marvel franchise punya XCOM.
They call it Marvel's Midnight Suns.
Yes.
It's Avengers and more.
Yep, it is by Firaxis game. This is their latest game made by them.
I wonder Sid Meier's did some coding in this one as well. So they can call it Sid Meier's Marvel's with this.
Sid Meier, how old is Sid Meier? He has grandkids kan sekarang. So maybe his grandkids like grandpa. You know that Marvel thing that I like? Why don't you play it? Why don't you do some game with them? And now here we are.
Again,
This is Sid Meier's way to appease to his grandkids, basically.
The one thing I discovered, actually, the hours before we record the podcast, is that I was looking for what is the reference for Midnight Suns. because
Alright.
you know how the Marvel games use that we see now, and they always reference either a superhero or a group of superheroes, one of their affiliations, right? In their current like big budget video game. So okay, we have the Avengers, we have Spider-Man, we have Guardians of the Galaxy. What is the Midnight Suns? I looked it up, and the problem with looking it up after the announcement is that the only thing you find about it is the announcement thing. You can't find anything about what it is outside of the Marvel, within the Marvel universe. But finally, I figured it out. I found what it is. Yes, it is a reference to an existing group, the Midnight Suns. The Midnight Suns consists of Ghost Rider, Blade, and some other guys I forgot. Maybe Doctor Strange is in there. These kind of groups, like the people joins in and joins out. So it's a bit of a fluid situation. But the big characters that I remember is Ghost Rider and Blade. So you know why it is hard to find?
Why?
Because in the Marvel universe, it is called the Midnight Suns with an O.
Oh, Suns. As in like Suns.
This is Suns with a U, which is why we cannot find. So I found an article, I guess, from dia.log. These guys know their geek culture stuff, so I trust their word on this. And they also have no idea why this is called Midnight Suns with the U instead of the Midnight Suns with an O, which is the established group within the Marvel Universe, debuted in a Ghost Rider comic. Hence, why the guy with the skeleton head on fire is very prominent in the artwork, in the promo images. But hey,
I think the reason why they put it as in a U is probably because there are female characters they bring in as well. So like people really, you know how the gamers are quite fickle, and why is it Suns? Why are there female characters in this?
You know what? Now that you've brought it up, it makes a lot of sense. And if the branding of the Midnight Suns moving forward within the Marvel Universe is SUNS,
so they can put in, I don't know, like maybe Wanda, Maximoff, Scarlet Witch and all, since it is like demonic stuff, and
yeah, I mean the group itself has already female members, but making it much more, what you could say, gender neutral is a good call that I won't be questioning any further. Within, I see this Wikipedia page for the Midnight Suns. Some of the members, female members, include. Hold on, is Scarlet Spider female? I'm not sure.
Scarlet Spider, yes, I think.
Jennifer Kale, the sorceress there. Who else? There's a person called Topaz, Elsa Bloodstone. Okay, this is the one that I see as very. Yeah, there's a few, and even in the game, the Midnight Suns game, I think there's at least one of the not Returnals, what they call it, the other the Runaways. One of the female members is part of the Midnight Suns within this game as well. So look, I don't actually care about these characters unless the game makes me care about the characters, because from what I feel like, from what I've gathered, you know how XCOM Camera Squad is a thing, right?
Yeah.
Remember how I kept talking about the game, how they incorporated banter within the characters, right? This is all prepping for that Marvel game. They've got the writers to do their one-liners already.
Yeah, like I wonder what franchises that revel in one-liners.
Banter with this one character and another character with very different quirks. I see. I can expect that during whatever the base will be, you can just hear Iron Man talking shit about something against the other guys.
Yeah, well, I am a Ghost Rider. Like, can you guys shut up? I'm trying to do something here.
I mean, at least I trust Firaxis that they can pull this off. At least there's that. But one question remains. What? How they gonna do Iron Man mode?
How are they going to do Captain Marvel? She's basically the Marvel's version of Superman.
Look, Iron Man mode. The no save scum auto save only mode.
Oh, yeah.
That is called Iron Man mode. Now we have a game. You can play as Iron Man.
Iron Man.
What they gonna call Iron Man? I hope they keep calling it Iron Man mode rather than like make it cool. Like, call it like one midnight only or something. No. Keep it Iron Man mode. Keep it Iron Man mode. And if you feeling spicy, make every character Iron Man. That's playable. All Iron Man. That's all I want to see. If it's not available, make it have modders. Make a mod. Oops, all Iron Man. For Iron Man.
Iron Man. Oops.
That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted from a Firaxis game. Now that you are having a playable Iron Man, make an Iron Man mode. All Iron Mans. Settle. That's it. That's all I'm asking. Anything else is bonus. I'm still gonna be jaded with Marvel stuff, even though I am gonna play this game though. I'm gonna tell you already. So much comic package. Okay. What else?
Next, we're going from one big company to another company. This time in the form of Electronic Arts. They have confirmed that Skate 4 will be coming to PC. So this is basically the first time the Skate franchise is in PC. Yes?
Yep. I feel so.
My question je, is that how will it run? How will it run on PC then? I mean, the
controller-wise,
yes. The keyboard controls for Tony Hawk Pro Skater since...
How are you going to play skate with the keyboard?
I don't know if you want to flick your arrow keys and your WASDs around. That's awkward.
That's my question, because kalau the Tony Hawk games is fine because it's button presses, left down for kickflip and the 900 just do whatever kan.
Mm-hmm.
How would you just skate?
Because you need the analog to like do adjustment and stuff.
Mouse.
I'm not sure that's a good idea.
Even mouse is also. Oh man, there's gonna be there's gonna be a lot of wrist injuries if you do that. No, please.
Now, but kickflip, you have to flip your whole mouse.
Oh man. My likely theory is that they will be very recommending you to plug in a controller.
Yes, I guess so.
The real skaters
Yakuza
use controller.
Exactly, Yakuza use control. Game pads.
Real skaters use controllers.
Real skaters use control. They're gonna do it Yakuza style, I guess.
Real skaters use controllers.
I mean, the other way around is like have them plug into fight sticks and use those fight sticks together.
Yeah, why not?
Real skaters use the holy steering wheel.
Oh my god, apa J-turn to flip trick?
Oh no. Real skaters use the Hotas flight stick.
Twin stick. It's not just Hotas, twin stick.
Twin stick Hotas, yeah. That makes a lot more sense.
I mean, it's called Hosas. Hands on stick and stick.
Hotas.
Yeah, it's a real term. It's not. We have Hotas, hands on throttle and stick. Hosas, hands on stick and stick. Literally.
Oh my goodness.
Now that I think of it, never mind. Scrap that idea. I've built on that trick.
Oh,
Oh, treasure, Hall of Fame.
Uh, okay. Yeah, Skate 4 PC interesting. Oh, but this game is very interesting. Vamos Horizon 5. The
Vamos.
intro part of the game has been revealed. And I think the sentiment is, why did you guys give us a supercar on the first, the first playthrough? Like, wow, terus you give us a Corvette, which if you check the auction house right now is 1 million credits. The
Look, I think the fact that they are trying to stray away from the whole pick your starter car Pokemon thing, which they addressed straight on, I feel like they are going into a direction that, hey, you go have fun immediately, and if you want the junk cars or the less powerful cars to mess around with, you can do that later. Rather than like the usual car PG where you start with like starter cars, like your starter Pokemons. Do you like what? Do you like your car European, American, or Japan? Instead of going that route, I think Need for Speed still doing that. They just say, okay, here's your starter cars. They are all free to keep. Which one do you want to ride first? 2 of them are supercars, by the way. Huh? My only problem is that one off-road car, the cover car, the Frog Bronco, and then you have 2 supercars that basically do the same thing.
Yeah, that's
either you going do you want American flavor or you want Japanese flavor? They could have got like some vintage car or something to make the third choice a bit more different, I guess.
No, the Need for Speed tuner, muscle atau exotic.
I still like the Need for Speed that they keep on doing. They very hard follow the whole Pokemon starter beat.
For me, I will start with the Supra because I am a Toyota bias. Like the Corvette, I already have the Corvette in Forza 4, Horizon 4, so, and it's nothing new. It's a Corvette.
Yeah, as much as cool as the horse car is, I don't know if people want to straight away go with the Bronco. Unless people are... Look, if you're gonna put an off-road car, make it something cool. They used to put a Stratos there. But yeah, it's fine lah. The first car can just be anything lah. I don't mind it. But at least the intro looks cool, I guess. Everybody is wowing right now looking at the stupid stuff that you can do. Which is basically just the same thing that they did with Forza Horizon 4, but rather than going through seasons, you go, okay, plop the car into a different biome, plop the car into by plop the car, I mean like, get the car from a cargo plane and then drop it with a parachute. And then you just race around.
At least we know the cover car is the Bronco and the AMG 1. Which the AMG was I really like. Like they confirmed on stream that the car has 2 modes. Race mode and city mode.
Dedicated button for track mode, man. It's been a while since... so if you watch a lot of car review videos, why do these cars have like a video game button here? Why don't video games have this button?
We don't have this button in the game.
Basically, you transform, 1 button tune up.
Imagine one of the... that would be a good idea for trials. One of the trials is you have to use let's say the AMG on city mode. Finish in this time using city mode only. Ooh.
It'll be fun to see how hybrid cars will do this. Can we just put the hybrid on? Or rather, just the electric on?
finish the trial using the Toyota the Meck 2 punya electric mode je. Oh, yeah, a lot of leeway.
Huh? New stuff. November will come soon. We'll know ourselves.
Yeah, it's already next week is September already. So this year actually goes fast.
You can see that Forza Horizon 5 is on the horizon, no?
Oh my god.
Unlike the other Horizon game that is far from Horizon.
And that's it I think for Gamescom. Unless you have other games to talk about, Matt.
Let's wrap Gamescom for now because at the time of recording it's still ongoing. So there's still more breaking news. We'll see. But the big headlining stuff should be out now.
Yeah.
So, and this is the one we want to talk about. The others it's on GamerMatters.com probably.
Yep.
I think we have one more news. Or two.
Yeah. One or two, yes, we can talk about the latest Cyberpunk update. Update, not a DLC. CD Projekt, I love you guys, but goddamn, don't call it a DLC update when the DLC is just cosmetics.
Yeah.
Please, thank you.
if they just say, I don't know, additional content, it's acceptable. Yeah.
This is not 2015 anymore, where you can call this stuff DLCs. Just say free update, free content update.
Free content update.
That's all.
Great.
Don't call it DLCs now. I mean, they did this with The Witcher 3, which people applaud for when the time. Remember during 2015, free DLCs is a big buzzword. Now we call them free content update.
Free content update.
Get on with the times, my dudes. You're putting a different expectation right now, just like your video game that you released and still fixing.
You know, and like, what did they give for this update? They're giving us a free jacket,
free clothings, basically.
free codings,
A few.
A car that is, I think that was free in the Nomad punya run, but now all three punya versions, all three of the the life thing. The life thing can buy the car. Yeah, the life path, whatever. Now you can buy the car as well. Yeah, at the same place like it. Yeah, you meet some random girl at the junkyard and then she'll sell your car for 100 credits.
And finally,
Keanu Reeves gets a haircut.
and the costume change.
Yeah, the costume change. I think they want to keep it similar to their first initial design of Jody Silverhand for this one.
I guess so, but it doesn't fit.
No, it doesn't fit.
It doesn't look like a nasty ass rocker boy.
Yeah,
He looks like a corpo K-pop singer for some reason.
Oh my god, Keanu K-pop singer is one mental image there.
Oh my god. Tapi there is some good changes, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like the UI is better. Like now the quest will show you which characters are involved. For let's say you're doing the quest with Takemura. Mm-hmm. Now the quest will show, this is the background for Takemura, and he is part of the Arasaka clan, gitu. Which makes checking the lore better at least, because it's just in one screen.
Yeah.
And I think another change is
the minimap.
The minimap, yes, the minimap.
The minimap when driving. People complains they miss their turns because the minimap is to zoom in. So now they zoom out a bit when you're driving.
Yeah.
So easier to take a turn.
Yeah, you should see if you're going to turn a car when you look at the GPS. At least you should show the turn.
Oh yeah,
ahead of time, not before. when you reach at the when you reach to the point where you cannot make the turn, and then turn right. I've already gone too fast. We need to break, my dudes. Zoom it out. That's all they need to do. Zoom it out. Thank you for doing that.
And it took you half a year. Almost the 1 year anniversary.
Oh my God.
I mean, we have to consider they had their cyber attack, so that through
Just 1 month. Yeah, that's 1 month gone basically.
But still, I mean, all of the changes, all the fixes are needed, but not something that will entice you to come back.
Nope.
At least not for me. I'm looking at the changes and like, so what's new? Nothing. Okay, but it's not nothing. There's a lot of very much needed changes, but still, it's nothing of importance for me to get into Cyberpunk 2077 for the moment.
Agree.
Wait a bit lah.
Yeah.
With a bit lah.
A bit lah. I mean, I'm on second playthrough, so all that.
I'm on my third.
Making life a bit easier.
I want to destroy my save file and start clean again.
Nothing significant. If you played during the release, you're basically playing the same game.
Yeah.
It's still waiting for that that big expansion, not expansion, rather more like enough meaningful updates that like, they've changed something that is worth going back to, rather than we fix the stuff.
At this point, the only thing that will make people come back is a new story.
Oh yeah, like a DLC, you know?
Yeah, DLC.
Actual DLC, you know?
DLC. I mean, even if they add like, I don't know, 100 new clothes, 4 more alternate Johnny Silverhand appearance, 3 new cars, I don't think people will come back.
No. They need one thing. They need a character, you know.
A new waifu.
No, a new waifu.
I mean, they can do that, but wait. Daniel, what? Yeah.
No. New Panam or Judy.
No Panam or Judy.
Okay, sure.
No, I was about to say, you can grab, put. Like, you can go to your cyber whatever, your Reaper dog and change your appearance.
Yeah, of course.
I think
your appearance.
Yeah.
I mean, you can respec easily right now.
Yeah, that's like the first part at least.
Yeah, you can respec and then change your appearance. You should be able to change your appearance. People want it.
Tapi like, again, no rush because Fallout New Vegas does it until the final DLC. Second last actually. Cyberpunk. We love you, man, but please be better. What's that word from God of War? Be better.
No, be sorry, be better.
No, sorry, better.
Yeah, and no need for live streams lah. No need. Just go do your work, finish the job, show the patch notes, and we move on. No need to like drum up interest. Hey guys, what's up?
And then making some mock news report or something.
No, that's too much effort, man.
No.
That's cringe to go through, man. I keep looking. How do we drum up interest with our patch notes? Let's tease the patch note, and we made lore out of them. Man, it's much more jarring to go through all the fluff that just means nothing, that just can be boiled to like 3 bullet points in a tweet, in a thread of 3 tweets. That's enough. No need to like. That's effort where it can be placed to other places.
True that. And on that sad note,
this.
Oh wait, there's one more. Yeah, this is from the Shadow Realm.
Of course, it's from the shit.
The Shadow Realm.
From the Shadow Realm.
Yeah.
Shadow.
The Shadow Realm. Recently, HoloLive English has unveiled the Gen 2 HoloLive console. And one very character stands out because it is made by artists from Fate Go. And that is Kronii.
Neo.
Yeah, Kronii-Neesama. Yeah, I think that's how it is. She is Mommy GF.
From the artists that have made several financially successful waifus. Yeah. So another banger, I presume.
Her voice is French kiss. So good. And she loves to play, and she likes shooters and weird games, which our friend from the Shadowram loves. So, because I think recently she played Super Hot.
Yes, she did.
Jarang orang main Super Hot. And Frostpunk, yeah, she played Frostpunk as well.
Yes, she did. Look, I would have been more into Kronii. Is it Kronii?
Yeah, Kronii. Yeah, Kronii.
Yeah, so do they... Oh, yeah, they call... The fans are cronies, right? Oh, god damn it. Cronism. Look, the thing, the chronic thing about the cronies. And I guess the fan base with the new generation of like EN girls is like, oh my god. Each time I go to look at the community and they are all thirsty / horny and whatever. Like, oh god damn it, you guys. Each time I go look at the booba. Oh god.
She has great booba.
To the point that I'm distancing myself from them. Like, oh god, I do not want to be associated with two people who are not drinking enough. I have hydration problems. That's how much I'm so disinterested. Not because of the girls are fantastic from what I've seen. Like outside from like just from their streams, right? I think Fauna. Is it Fauna?
Fauna.
The dear girl. Dear girl did some very curse paw thing, and she knows it's curse, and she keeps on doing it with. And I think the other what job? I'm still waiting for. I think is it Mumi or something? The hood girl.
Owl girl, yeah, the owl girl.
I'm waiting for her to actually do a civilization stream. The fact that people keep on making joke about how she is related to the civilization, you know how law-wise, play Sid Meier, play that Sid Meier game. Then I'm in.
No. You don't need to play Sid Meier. Sega needs to get on her first, and then here's a key to Humankind.
Oh, Humankind! I'm down with Humankind.
Yeah, sim for us.
Sega money is there. But that's the thing. As personalities, I don't mind them. I put them on background. But if I look at chat, oh my god! And if I look at the clips, oh god, that's what you know how that the Frostpunk stream.
Yeah.
Kronii, right? There's one clip where she says only 6. Only 6. And I heard only 6. And then the clip and the reaction to her saying 6 has made people lost their minds, and I actually believe they are stupid now.
They are thirsty as fuck.
I wholeheartedly believe they are so lost and cannot be saved.
So lost souls.
The fact that she has to look at the chat and just say kids,
shut the fuck up. The Kelly way.
Cannot lah. This is the reason why I'm trying to find a way to climb up the rabbit hole. People are too horny down here. I do not want to be associated with these people.
Who are you people? Where did you guys came from?
Maybe that's the reason I'm heavily promoting the Juma Dollhouse. At least that one is like quirky, cringe, and very relatable.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the other is horny. I like my art to be existential horror and a reflection of our own despair sometimes. That being said, you guys do you. I'm not judging. I just stay away.
Stay the hell away.
So if that someone from the Shadowrun came in and has like 20-minute conversations of just the booba, I'm already muting and already down there cooking dinner. That's how much I'm not into the whole conversation with this.
Oh my god.
Oh, cannot lah. Please, guys. Also, flat is also okay. You guys are very weird. Anyways,
Flat is justice.
and on that note,
Yep.
and on that note,
Thumbnail time.
I'm the time.
I'll put a one straight road there
Okay.
into the light.
Into the light. And other one is what?
Nukes. We need nukes for humankind.
Okay, the other side are nukes.
Yeah.
You have to walk this path, or you go into the mushroom clouds.
Oh.
A financial black hole or a nuke.
Yeah.
Okay, one nuke and one financial void. All right.
Yes.
And you know must not stray the one straight road.
Jalan ke benar.
I'll put a saint there, I guess,
Yeah.
to make it like a saint row.
Yeah.
As in the road, right? Saint row.
Oh my god.
You can't make this out, man. Everything's related. Oh god, the neurons are clicking. I guess for the social links, Daniel, what do you have?
All right. You can follow me on the Twitters. Twitter.com at FL4KY. I have a review coming that is based on a story-driven game, which is Road 96, coming soon.
A very
And-
unconventional game.
Yeah,
I can
very
say.
unconventional game, yeah. It's better than 12 minutes already.
Okay, buy or no buy? Buy or no buy?
Yeah.
What? Which one?
Road 96.
Road 96.
Buy.
Okay.
Settle.
12 minutes, Game Pass. 12 minutes, Game Pass. That's all I can say.
Alright. Anan?
You can find me on Twitter. Twitter.com/dropnear. DR4UPN1R. DR4UPN1R. Then that's it. Meck.
And I have been Amirul Mekronos Ashraf Meckronos, promoting some stuff that has been on gameometers.com. If you haven't checked it out yet, Daniel's review of Samurai Warriors 5 is out. And I am myself doing a review of Humankind, I guess. I've like 30 hours too deep. I have to do something. I mean, I've done an impression, which is basically what I've said here on the podcast, but you can have a written form also on gameometers.com. More news to come. Stuff cooking up. But until then, this has been dia.log, the Gameometers podcast. And
Uba.
Remember to not compulsive gamble, kids.
do not stray from the road. No booba.
No Buba.
The road is straight and flat.
Follow the Saints Row.
Another scenes, yes.